Engaging with principals to discuss challenges, opportunities, and ways.
We are the Tampa Bay Breakfast Club. You keep doing that.
Reality radio, folks.
It is. Go ahead, Jabbar. Do you spill?
This is the Tampa Bay Breakfast Club.
You are.
The one and only Mr. Edmond.
I am Kiana.
I am Yasin the Drink.
And this is the intellectual gangster, El Profesor, your brother Donnie.
Yes. And this is brought to you by the New Image Project, better known as
See that?
And we are redefining
What is cool?
because smart
Is the new
Gangster.
Baby.
And if you don't know,
Now you know, sucker.
no.
Yeah.
old school sucker. That's the first movie.
That's what it is. Yes,
Yeah.
so you're riding with the Tampa Bay Breakfast Club on 99.1 FM, WJM 99 Jams, The Berg, Carafesta Radio. We are so thankful and thoughtful, glad to be amongst the living, and thankful for all of you, all of our audience, be you in your cars or your homes, viewing us live on our stream on Facebook and allowing us to come into your day. Please feel free. If we hit on any subject that you want to expand on, know that this is your station. Just call us in at 727-637-2416.
What he said. Right? So y'all,
Yes,
we made
ma'am.
it through a great week.
We did. How was your week, love?
My week was, I'm trying to think. It was super busy.
It's busy when you can't remember.
Mm.
My week was busy too.
Yeah. Nah, this is the time like holiday season coming up.
Yes.
It's a lot of stuff. People pulling you. Which this is just it. The weather's been kind of nice.
It has. Well, I wanted more rain, but
Me
Yeah,
too. I
but it's
would
been
do
okay.
some more rain.
it's been okay. I think we're in a La Nina season, I believe, right? Or we're in the El Nino? One of the two.
One of those two.
But we have a pretty arid hurricane season this year, which is cool because it gives us the opportunity to travel, I guess, a little more than.
And I thought it was gonna be more active.
Oh, is that right?
They said it was gonna be active.
Yeah.
I thought it like kind of looking at it. I
It was
thought it was
12
gonna be a little bit.
Mhm.
Well,
But I mean, listen, we
12
still.
ain't a low number though.
Right.
But I'm just saying they didn't hit power. Like we didn't. We got how many times we got hit once?
Yeah, I think we got some tropical storm one hurricane and then a lot of tropical storm.
Right.
They went up to New England. They hit New England and
That's
the East
never-
Coast. Yeah, they hit them
New
pretty
England
hard.
I ain't say
Canada,
never.
too. Yeah,
Been hit before.
Yeah.
Even hit New York. A storm hit New York. New York
New
just
Storm
flooded.
in Canada.
I mean, so they had storms that hit California.
Yep.
Yes,
The
indeed.
earthquakes at the same time. I just thought that like we might have got a little bit more, little bit, but we didn't get none of that.
What you mean?
I mean, I
The
just thought,
storms?
I thought we would have got hit a little bit more.
But we're not out the woods yet. So.
I know because we got we got like a whole month to
Indeed.
go.
It's still active.
Yeah,
and
so
the
we'll.
hurricane will come out of side of season too.
Mhm.
Don't get comfortable.
That's
I
the
mean,
truth.
yeah.
So, Q, got a question for you.
Okay, I might have an answer.
Our last appearance was your 28th birthday
Yes.
with some extra seasoning on it, right?
Yes.
and we're digging it.
Yeah.
How did you enjoy your birthday weekend?
I enjoyed it. So
You turned up.
Friday, I turned up. We did the Catalyst. The Catalyst saw a lot of people.
Yeah.
They came out.
Yeah,
I
right
felt a lot of love. And so thank y'all to everybody who listened because I got a lot of little $28 cash apps because I was a season 28. So that I got cashed out.
Birthday discount. It's
Yeah,
discount
that's
time.
it. So they cashed out me the $28. Thank you to the listeners. I definitely appreciate that. And then I got pinned at the Catalyst. So everybody who wished me happy birthday, I was like, you might as well pin me. So I got cash for that. So
What is pin?
so it was a safety pin.
Oh, when they put money all over you?
No, it was just one spot. But I actually took the money and put it on there myself. Right. So
Don't touch me.
in a nice way.
No.
Way.
Outstanding.
And then my girlfriends took me out on a boat, a tiki bar. So
Okay.
LaDonna, Sam, Shaquan, Leslie, Kayla, and Tiffany. They surprised me. We went out there. That was really nice. We ate out there for a couple of hours out there at Madeira Beach, John Pass area. Learned some stuff. Chilled out there.
Good stuff. Good stuff.
Yeah, and then Sunday brunch, kind of chilled. Did some other stuff. We're supposed to go to another brunch spot next Sunday.
Okay.
So we shouldn't have our meeting on Sunday. We're gonna go ahead and postpone the meeting.
Oh, yeah, you just throwing it out there. Good morning, Tamika.
A preemptive strike on the office meeting. That's what I'm talking about.
Go ahead and
That's the
postpone
president
the
for y'all, Mr. President.
Oh. This is what happened. And then we got this Friday. So I don't.
You doing another birthday party this Friday?
I listen all month long. I have some stuff. Like, I really wasn't excited about it, but it's Libra season. Come on, fellas. Libra season.
Oh,
Come
boy.
on, Donnie. Come on.
That's a win. That's a win.
But yeah, so we're I got some stuff like I kind of want to do. Like, you know what I mean? I like to celebrate life.
You do.
And you deserve it.
Yeah,
you deserve it.
It's evident. You celebrate big hard.
You absolutely deserve it. And again, for those who didn't get an opportunity to wish you happy birthday to Q.
Thank you.
The first lady of the Tampa Bay Breakfast Club. We absolutely love you.
Mm-hmm.
And you rock, champ.
Thank you. I appreciate it.
Fantastic.
So what we got, Professor?
I think we got Would You Rather.
Okay.
And this is a very interesting Would You Rather. Go ahead. You want to hit us? With us?
Go ahead. Say the Would You Rather, because I just skipped, and I know you remember what I said.
Yes, because I remember the president's response.
The last one.
Okay, so I don't know why they're kicking this over for me to do it, but I don't mind. So here we go. So our sister Q hit us with the amazing Would You Rather of would you rather have an extra nipple or an extra toe? And we're imagining this extra toe is on both feet. And Mr. President, what was your response?
I'm going to take the extra toe so I can sit 12 toes down.
12 toes. And the Dream had a question about the anatomy.
Yeah, what would the extra nipple be?
I don't know.
Would it be like right here? Would it be like right here? Would it be like your third eye?
No, you don't want to be. Oh, do you want the third eye? Nah. Roy say nipple. It would have to be like in the middle.
That's right here, like in the middle of the sternum.
That would have to be so awkward.
Yeah.
T-Man.
Yeah.
It's just trying to hit him with it.
Do you see me now?
Yeah, I'm telling you.
Man. I don't know. So what about you? What about you?
I probably would have to go with the extra nipple if I can determine where that extra nipple is going to be. So
what would you put the extra nipple?
Right below my right one. So I have two on one side, and I always walk with a lean because my nipple heavy.
What about you, Steve? What are you doing?
I said a 12 toes because like if I ever get a disease like Coach Prime did, then like
cut one.
If they have to amputate one, then I'm still straight.
Got another one.
Back up, spare toes.
I mean, that's kind of like if you ever have to get rid of one nipple, you'll have a backup too.
Yeah, but you don't really got to get rid of a nipple like you do a toe. That's my thing.
Are all the nipples functional? That's what we don't know.
Because I'm a dude. I can get rid of my nipples. I don't care. I'm a dude. But like, I need my toes. And so it's better to have some spare ones just in case, like, I stub my toe on like a table or something.
All right. So, would you rather, everybody in Radio Land, rather have an extra nipple
or extra toe?
That's
interesting. I wonder what you can do a lot of stuff with a no. I guess not. I'm gonna leave that. I'm gonna leave that in my head. Yeah, definitely.
Yeah, you said I know exactly where you went with it.
We're gonna spin the world, y'all.
Okay, go ahead. We can spin it real quick.
Let's spin the world. Let's Let's do it. You want to do it a little different? You want to just this is Freestyle Friday? We want to do it like 5 fingers of death. Y'all want to just call out a country and then we'll see if we can say good morning in the language.
Yeah.
Go ahead, fire it off.
Canada.
We have.
Bonjour.
That's it. Bonjour and good morning.
Dog.
Come on, Mr. President. You got one for us?
Nigeria.
Oof. Usually they're an Anglophone nation, so they'll usually tell you good morning, or they say good morning, all.
Good morning.
Good morning,
Yeah, good morning, all.
Good morning, all.
So, we got another one, Q. We can think of vacation destinations. Where do we want to go vacation wise? Philippines.
Yeah, let's go to
Bangladesh.
Philippines.
Just say Kamosa.
Kamosa.
Bangladesh, you have people who speak Tamil and you have people who speak Urdu and Hindi, and they would probably say Namaste. If they're not Muslim, if they're Muslim, they will tell you Assalamu alaikum.
Okay.
What about that? Where you want to go at?
Israel.
They would say Shalom Aleichem.
Shalom Aleichem. Let's go to Haiti.
Let's go to Haiti. Sakpase, you know, Nabule. They say
Okay.
détestent les morts par les dents blancs. So
Dance block.
hate the dog that'll bite you, but still say that his teeth are white. Yeah, so
You don't
I
gotta like it, you
thought,
gotta
nah,
respect
before
it.
you said that, I thought you said get up and dance, Pa.
no, but listen, Haitian salsa music is the bomb, man. If anybody's never listened to Haitian food, Haiti is the bomb. Haiti is an amazing place.
Listen. I love some good Haitian food.
Yes.
Ah,
Shout out to our family in Haiti.
Right, because so they rice is always on point.
Yes.
Because they eat rice every day.
Mm-hmm.
So they always so rice is always on point.
Mm-hmm.
I've never had they goat.
Yeah. You Corey Go fan, Mr. Edmond?
Yeah.
I'm not gonna ask the dream because I know right now he turning
He
green.
he
turning green.
No, I'm just thinking of I can't say what I'm thinking because I'm gonna be bad for it. So I'm just gonna leave it.
Okay. We'll leave it right there.
That's wisdom.
Yeah, because we know you don't eat anything that had parents.
Especially
Or at least have eyes.
Yeah, I guess so.
Okay.
Yeah, that's probably it. But yeah, I haven't had any bad Haitian food ever.
Me neither.
Any other nations? Let's hop through this. Any other countries? Hit me,
Angola.
just shoot them out. Angola, they would say Bom dia. Angola is a Lusophone nation. They were conquered by and colonized by the Portuguese, but now since they won their freedom with the MPLA in the 1970s and the 1980s, y'all, Angola has the highest per capita income of all the nations in sub-Saharan Africa.
Yeah.
So shout out to Angola for their oil industry and the high prices. Everything high in Angola.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
you know what?
Who was that?
What's up? We back into the hood.
What they do?
What it do, yo? What's up? Canada.
Oh no.
Oh. Not this
Fantastic.
morning. So y'all see people dropping out of the president race.
Yeah, about time.
But it always do that.
Yeah, we do.
Because when they start having those debates,
Mhm.
it shrink the crowd.
Yes.
Oh yeah.
If you ever notice, each debate gets smaller and smaller.
That's the truth.
And smaller. And that's kind of how they weed
We
it
can't
out.
hear you.
Every debate
There we go.
gets
There we go.
smaller and smaller.
Mhm.
And then before you know it, it'll be only two.
Right.
And the Speaker of the House of Representatives, for the first time in U.S. history, was bounced from his job. He got his pink slip. He got ousted.
Let's talk about that for a minute.
Okay,
right?
go ahead, run it.
So there was a Florida Republican who put it up on the ballot,
Mm-hmm.
Gates.
right?
Yeah.
Gates.
Yeah.
Mhm.
And well, first before that, this House Speaker
Yes.
made a rule that only one vote can get you put up for
Mm-hmm.
termination.
Yes.
Right.
Yes.
Because he didn't know that he would
It would
be
be
the one.
him.
He didn't know it was gonna be him.
But these same, like what they say, far left Republicans,
Mm-hmm.
the one who made him put it in
Mm-hmm.
before they would vote for him.
Mm-hmm. Far right.
Yep,
Right.
Far right, my bad.
right,
Far
yeah.
right.
Yeah.
You-
Matt Gaetz and the rest of the rest of that crew. Jim Jordan, Scalise.
So what
Yeah.
it is, like Texas, South Carolina,
Mhm.
Florida, it's like a little group on.
Yeah, it's a cabal.
Mhm.
And really, when you
Some
look,
bullies.
yeah,
But go
and
ahead.
It's the bully. It's the classic bullies of the
Yeah,
U.S.
go ahead.
when you look at it, the individuals from the states who were so opposed to McCarthy. Remember now, It took McCarthy 4 days
to
worth
get
of
in.
votes
Yep.
to get the speaker position.
Yep.
He didn't have anything that
Yep.
looked like consensus across the Republicans. Then you had, and this is why African people need to be politically educated and politically aware. We were having this conversation weeks ago. You had 8 Republicans
That's it.
who sided with all of the Democrats.
216 or 200 plus. And this is what the
Yes.
story is to me.
Mm-hmm.
Is how, so if y'all don't know, we were just reaching the debt ceiling.
Mhm.
Right.
And the Speaker of the House coincided and worked with the Democrats
Mm-hmm.
to get us out of that.
Yep.
Within, like, it was like 12 hours left, 6 hours left.
Mhm.
And then his group, those 8 Republicans
Those
said,
8
we finna
Republicans.
vote your butt out.
But okay, so
And then the Democrats helped him do it.
Yeah.
but this is
The
what
same Democrats he just helped 6 hours ago.
But this is what they said, because I was like, why didn't they save him? They could have used it. They said they couldn't trust him. And they said because he had agreed to other stuff prior
Mhm.
and said he was going to do, and he reneged
Mhm.
every time until
Ain't nobody
right.
had a man back. I'm
So
just gonna go
listen.
ahead. The man was looking for support. He looking for allies. He was like Ukraine. He looking for allies. And every time he allied with somebody, they stabbed him too.
Because
So he ain't know
you
where
want
to
me to
go.
tell you why
Why is
he
that?
didn't have any allies? Because he wasn't loyal to nobody.
Okay, talk
Mm.
about
So
it.
let's talk
Go
about
ahead.
this.
Go ahead. Talk
Is
about it.
that if you straddle the fence and you don't know where you lie at, then nobody else know where you lie at as well. And so because he changed his skin
It's too
at
much.
any given point,
Yeah.
nobody knew where he would go. So this time, like the Democrats said, is that we felt like if we saved him, when he gonna stab us in the back again?
but look-
So this is a classic of I get you before you
But look
get
how
me.
smart that was. Now they talking about putting Trump in. You don't have to be an elected official to be Speaker of the House.
No, you don't.
So they talking about Trump.
Which
But-
he backed Jim Jordan. Former President Trump
He
backed
backed
Jim
him,
Jordan.
but
right.
the fact that they're even bringing his name up, that helps him with his
Oh,
election.
so
That help him with so much. And guess
they
what?
gonna keep him out
Y'all
of
open that window for that. Y'all open that window for this conversation to happen, right? And then guess what? The Republicans still gonna put who they want in there.
Yeah, it's a very interesting thing politically when you look at it, because it's exactly what happens when they use individuals to be stool pigeons on revolutionary organizations and then turn those individuals right back loose into the community that they told on.
Right.
So please let this be a warning to all individuals that loyalty lies with your interests. It does not lie with your party. It does not lie with your community. It does not lie with the people who slap your back and have Christmas dinner with you. It lies with your interests. And if anybody can show you that, a nasty joker like Matt Gaetz can definitely show you that. And you know, they should really do some history on Matt Gaetz.
Okay.
Oh yeah.
They should do the history on Matt Gaetz, because Matt Gaetz is the son of Don Gaetz. And if you don't know who Don Gaetz is, Don Gaetz was a politician. And Don Gaetz is his father. Don Gaetz' father was the governor of South Dakota.
Mhm.
So Matt Gaetz is Matthew Gaetz the second.
Mhm.
But Matt Gaetz' great grandfather was a politician.
Mm.
But now let's follow this, because the name Gaetz, as he spells it, Gaetz, originally was Goetz, Gitz. And Gitz came from Yates, Yates. And when you do the history on Matt Gaetz, you realize that before his family came to the United States, they were the single largest family of rabbis running the synagogues in the cities in England that they made up. So there's a deep history in all political families. Look for the way these families trace themselves down through power, because they didn't just pop up out of nowhere. Matt Gaetz is 41 years old. Me and Matt Gaetz were born the same year. Matt Gaetz, I'm 40. Matt Gaetz is 41. He's a few months older than me. This man had been groomed in generations of grooming. In fact, and I'll leave this after this one, but during the Barry Goldwater run for president of the United States, Matt Gaetz' grandfather was the last speaker in support of Goldwater. He went around the national convention shaking hands and died of a heart attack when he came off the stage at the convention. So we need to know the people who who carry these names in Florida. We need to understand that there's a history behind these names. So, yeah,
Let's see.
people
So
hide.
what? So we ain't heard. I haven't. I don't know if y'all have. I ain't heard too much from our governor about the president run. What y'all heard about it? Like,
I think he's still in number 2 behind Trump.
you think he's? I think
Yeah.
he is. He.
I tell you what, President Trump would be a whole fool to put an ambitious person like Ron DeSantis as his vice president.
Oh, Ron already said he's nobody's second.
Man, they talk. That's talk, man. But this is just how politics work.
Mhm.
When they say get in the car, your job is to get in the car. A lot of people weren't second fiddle to nobody. What's his name? Our president Joe Biden he definitely wasn't gonna be second fiddle to a black man. If you know these people lineage, you get what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
But when the people say get in the car, he got in the car.
Did you hear Jim Crow Joe call?
Jim Crow Joe.
Did you hear Jim Crow Joe call LL Cool J a boy?
Oh, man.
I hate that word.
For real.
I hate
What
that
you say?
word.
That's my boy.
No. He was
They said, no.
he messed up his name. LL Cool J and MC Light were about to be presented with an award,
Mm-hmm.
Wow.
and it was being
Cool J.
LLJ Cool or LJ Cool J or something like
It
that.
was LLJ Cool J.
Yeah, LLJ Cool J. This is what Jim Crow Joe said, right? And the reason why I say Jim Crow Joe, there's a history behind that term, but the reason why I say that, and then he said, this boy's got biceps are big. This man, and then he corrected himself, but he started off by saying
I
boy.
hate
But he old.
No. Let me tell you why I done with this boy thing is that I realized they don't call their friends boys.
No,
That's right.
So they know exactly what they're saying. I was at somebody's establishment and the business is closed, right? And like we sitting up there, it's like guy pull up like I need something. No, the business closed.
Mm-hmm.
He like please, no. So then he pull off, come back because he can't get any more help. But we're still there, like kind of getting stuff together.
Mm-hmm.
And he was like, please, like I'll pay you extra. The owner of the establishment was like, no, like I'm good. But through the conversation, he kind of wore him down, right?
Mm-hmm.
And then so he was like, okay, I'll go ahead and do it. Boom. At the end, he looked, he said, yeah, I told my son I knew a boy that'd get this done for me. I was so livid. I say I'm like, the boy who owned the property that you at his establishment, you calling him a boy? You need him, but he's the boy, the grown man that you need. But then the owner of the establishment didn't even flinch. He was like, I've heard it. Like, you know what I mean? Like, I don't even care. Like, he didn't even really take offense to it at that point. But like me, I'm like, how disrespectful.
For real.
Yeah, and Jim Crow Joe has a long history of doing that. The reason why I call him Jim Crow Joe, to the delight of the president who knows this man's history, is that Joe Biden was groomed primarily by two, really the Dixie. Okay, all right, explain this. So, the Democratic Party in the 1950s, late 1940s and 1950s, had an ideological split between radical Democratic segregationists and mainstream Democratic Party members.
Yep.
Remember, the Democratic Party was originally the party of slavery. It was originally the party of secession, and it was originally the party of the KKK and terrorism. Mm-hmm. This is the history of the Democratic Party. There was a switch. There was a flip, an ideological flip, where with something called the silent majority. But let's go back to the idea of Jim Crow Joe. Joe Biden, Senator Joseph Robinette Biden III, was schooled and mentored by two senators primarily and about four senators and politicians in general. But the two were Strom Thurmond of South Carolina, who became the president pro temp of the Senate, and Jesse Helms of North Carolina. Now, Jesse Helms of North Carolina really got his political start from his father, who was a police officer who was known for kicking black women in their behinds when they walked on the streets of Monroe, North Carolina. I took my family to Monroe, North Carolina, because that is where Robert F. Williams, the individual who the book Negroes with Guns, the individual who raised armed and fought armed war against white supremacy and against racial terror in Monroe, North Carolina, literally went gun to gun. The individual who had a system of guns that were being run from Malcolm X, from Bumpy Johnson to Malcolm X, and from Malcolm X to Robert F. Williams. This is how the underground worked at that time. That nasty man being, Jesse Helms, once walked up to Barbara Jordan, and when she was coming in the elevator in the Capitol building, he looked at her and said, "Oh, way down yonder in the land of cotton, where there's things and I've forgotten, look away." He sung Dixie in this woman's face. He was unabashed, one of the nastiest segregationists, open, overt racists, and he took under his wing a young senator from from Delaware, named Joseph Robinette Biden. And when they fought for busing, integrating busing in Wilmington, Delaware, it was Joe Biden who stood up in front of the buses and didn't want black children to ride them. He did not want schools in Delaware to be desegregated. So when we look at this man and he says, "Boy," now I'm one last thing on this boy thing here. When they asked Joe Biden about his reputation with Strom Thurmond and Jesse Helms, the statement that he gave, I believe it was in Time magazine, was, "Jesse Helms never called me boy." Of course.
Because you was his friend.
You were his cabin boy.
You were the
That
biggest
means,
boy of them all.
yes, exactly. That means he knew that Jesse Helms intentionally disrespected men, particularly African men, black men, by calling them boy. And then he gets on and feigns like he has dementia, or senile, is senile, and calls LL Cool J a boy. If I was LL Cool J, I might have had a problem, and I might have slapped.
We got a caller. We got a
brows off that.
You do have a caller. Hold on.
Caller.
Caller, introduce yourself. Hello, caller.
This is anonymous.
Okay, what's up?
All right, Mr. Anonymous.
Yeah, don't forget Joe Biden spoke at the KKK Klansman's funeral and called him a friend and a mentor. Can't forget that one.
Wow. All right. Thank you for that, caller. Thank you for that.
Mr. Anonymous.
Wonder who that could be.
I wasn't able to hear what the caller said.
He said
KKK. I mean,
Joe Biden spoke at the KKK funeral.
And said he was a friend.
Strom Thurmond.
Yeah.
Yeah. You talking about Jesse Helms or Strom Thurmond?
Yeah.
Because he spoke at both of their funerals, and both of them he called them friends and mentors.
Both of them were Klansmen.
Yeah, and Ross Barnett and Eastland and the rest of them.
So can I have? So just to throw it out there, could you be friends with somebody and don't agree with their political stance or what they think?
If you white, you can have Hitler as one of your mentors and people you study, and people will give you a pass.
No, I'm just saying. No, I'm saying in general.
Like in general, as a regular person, no, they don't let you do that.
Why they don't? You don't have friends that you don't agree with?
I have a lot of friends and mentors I don't agree with, but society.
I'm just asking in general.
Yeah, I do.
No,
I'm
just saying in general.
I personally have friends and mentors who I strongly disagree with.
Right, but
their beliefs and stuff that they stand for, but I respect who they is.
And and so you pull the goodness from them and lead the bad.
I mean, just me personally.
I'm just saying. Listen, this is just a Libra and me just kind of throwing it out there. Like you can admire somebody for something else and don't like them for other things. You know what I mean? And just because of who your friends is necessarily don't mean that you stand on the same grounds that they stand on. And then you could. So this is the other. I'm just asking. This
you can agree with it.
You can agree, and then you can disagree.
They say silence is compliance.
And then Shayna say, "I'm that friend."
So I guess it would depend on what you disagree on.
Okay, and how strong that belief is.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
I can't. I'm a staunch, and I'm starch too. But I'm a staunch, and unapologetic anti-fascist. There's no way in the world I could be friends with somebody that's a fascist. No. The only thing I can do with a fascist is kick him in the mouth. But aside from that, there's not. The conversation that we have is the conversation between the sword and the neck.
So what is fascism?
Fascism is the merger of political power, of ethnocentricity, and of the corporate state. And when these ideas come together and they formulate power systems and power dynamics, then those power systems and power dynamics are understood to be fascist.
So I would say, the Black experience in America is like fascism.
I would say the Black experience in America historically has been anti-fascist. The Black experience in America has been not based on the rugged individualism that goes into understanding the capitalist ethos. Rather, the Black experience in America has been one of community.
No, I ain't talking about like us against us. I'm talking about what's been inflicted on us.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying? I'm talking about what's been, because like you say, it's the state, it's the economic
the
power, the corporate. So when I went, wait, hold on, that sounds like something I've seen before.
Definitely, it's in fact the fascist states of fascist Italy, the fascist states of fascist Spain and fascist Portugal, and the fascist states of Nazi Germany all took their cues from the United States. In fact, the reason why Hitler moved Jews on trains is because Andrew Jackson moved Native Americans on rail cars during the Trail of Tears and during the removal of indigenous people from that place now that we call the South. So yeah, they Goebbels, like if you read their words, Heinrich Himmler, they actually said, we studied the United States, and this is how we came up with our heinous policy of racial extermination. That's the truth.
Yeah, I mean, that was just the question on my behalf. I'm just trying to see.
All right, we got a couple more minutes.
Yeah, okay.
Dream,
so Dream, because your picks last week, you only was wrong about one.
I only got one wrong.
Which one? Which one that was?
That was the Dolphins Bills.
How you missed that one?
Because, man, I thought the Dolphins was going to do something.
Okay, I heard that. I can see that.
I did too.
I can see that. I can see that. That was a fast shot,
Yeah.
Okay, so Yasin, what's your pick?
All right, so give me 1 second. Let me pull it up.
Tell me.
Tell
me something good. Tell me.
Week five. The Bucks got a bye week this week, so they ain't gonna be playing. But the 9:30 game is gonna be in London. It's Jaguars and the Bills. I would not bet against the Bills. I'm just saying that. I don't know what the outcome of the game. I don't know what the final score is going to be, but I would not bet against the Bills.
So you're going with the Bills for the
I'm going with the Bills for the for
Jaguars. I'm sorry. Womp. Go ahead.
All right, Saints Patriots. The Saints about to start Jameis Winston. The Patriots want to win. That's it.
Don't
do Jameis like that.
Did you see what he did on last Sunday?
No.
The first drive. He was the backup quarterback that came in for Derek Carr, who got injured. The first play he came in, he threw a pick.
That's what he does. That's what he does best, folks. He's the human turnover.
He is the creator of the Apple turnover.
So no Saints. All right.
Yeah, I got the Patriots because at least they kind of have an offense. The Saints just don't. Titans Colts. I'm a Florida fan, so I gotta go with my boy Anthony Richardson and the Colts. That's where I'm done.
But you're a Florida person, but you didn't go for the Jaguars.
Because I'm also a smart person.
Okay, go ahead.
But yeah, I go for Colts. I mean, Derrick Henry gonna put up a show, I believe, because that secondary and the defense period is trash. But yeah, I go for the Colts on that one. Ravens Steelers. The Ravens, even though they're more injured, they have a more complete team, so I go for them. The Steelers can't stop a run to save their lives. So yeah, and the Ravens also have I forget the running back's name, but he's pretty good.
Okay.
Panthers Lions. The Lions only lost one game. The Panthers haven't won a single game.
So we're going with
the Detroit Lions.
Okay.
Detroit Spinners.
Yeah. Texans Falcons. Just pick the Texans. The Falcons are just worse. It's just a worse team. Dolphins Giants. The Dolphins might actually put up 80 points to the Giants.
Oh, so you going with the Dolphins again?
I'm going with the Dolphins again. Well, I mean, it's the Giants.
Okay.
They're gonna sack the Dolphins are gonna sack Daniel Jones like 14 times, and they're gonna put like 80 points on him.
Okay.
Right.
Bengals Cardinals. I think this might be a turnaround game for Cincinnati, but I wouldn't put it past Arizona. But I'm still gonna pick Cincinnati on that game.
Okay.
The Eagles Rams. The Eagles are weird. They're extremely weird because they're undefeated, but they don't play like they're undefeated. They haven't won like they're undefeated. If that makes any sense. The Rams
so they're just kind of lucking up.
Yeah, exactly.
They unsure they talent, so they just kind of like.
My brother-in-law is somewhere mad at his nephew now.
That's okay. He'll be all right. Tell the truth.
My bad, my bad. All right, but the Rams.
Y'all booking up bets, y'all. Y'all on DraftKings right now, about to kill them for the weekend. Go ahead.
The Rams are also a weirder team because they have like stars and stuff. They got Matt Stafford, they got Aaron Donald, Puka Nacua, but they're also pretty trash. So like those are like they only have like 5 or 6 stars on the entire team. So I gotta choose Eagles for this one because once again they're undefeated.
My dad loved Jalen Hurts. I just figured I'd say that. My dad loved black quarterbacks. My dad come from that era. Well, black quarterbacks can do no wrong.
I'm with your daddy.
My dad still think Doug Williams gonna suit up and come out for the Bucks and lead the Bucks to a Super Bowl.
I'm with your daddy when he's right.
My pops love black quarterbacks, but he loved Jalen Hurts. Go ahead.
All right, 49ers Cowboys. It's going to be a close one. Not really, but it's going to be the 49ers.
Yeah. Okay.
And then Packers versus Raiders. I'm sorry, Father, but it's got to be the Packers.
It's cold out here hard out here for a Raiders fan.
I mean, y'all don't have offense or defense.
What y'all doing in the league?
We bad.
I was just asking, what y'all doing in the league?
And that's the Monday night games. Sunday night games, Cowboys, Niners. Monday night games, Raiders, Packers.
Okay. All right. So that's it. Now, before we get out of here, do you have your news?
Yep.
Yeah, let's run it. Let's go.
6 minutes before the hour. Go ahead and run them.
All right, but I can speed run this. That's fine. All right. So in the news, CBS released an article Thursday titled "What Congress Accomplished with Kevin McCarthy as Speaker of the House." This comes as the House Speaker and part-time birthday clown was fired earlier this week by his fellow Republicans. A direct quote from the article, and the only quote says 404, page not found. They just didn't put anything there. The IRS stated Rudy Giuliani owes nearly $550,000 in unpaid taxes. Upon hearing this news, reportedly thousands of people really did dance on the rooftops in New Jersey. World news. President Vladimir Putin said on Thursday that explosive traces were found in the remains of Wagner mercenary chief Yevgeny Prigozhin and his crew after their plane crashed over Russia in August. Kremlin critics in Western countries have suggested foul play. Duh, he was blown up by a grenade. They found grenade parts in him. Like, did they rule it a suicide? Like, what did they rule it?
Right, it has to be foul play. So he just dropped the grenade on himself.
Yeah, he dropped the grenade on himself accidentally. 2023 is on track to be the hottest year on record, following a summer of record-breaking temperatures and a particularly warm September, according to the European Environment Agency. The EEA also stated that the only thing that was hotter than 2023 was, quote, your mom. Local news. A Florida man in a tactical vest driving the wrong way threatened a driver with a gun before leading deputies on a chase throughout both Citrus and Hernando counties. According to the Citrus County Sheriff's Office, deputies were called to an intersection of West Cypress Boulevard and Pine Street after a man said a wrong-way driver wearing what he believed was ballistic armor threatened him with what we now know was loaded gun. Finally, the Pinellas Suncoast Transit Authority currently offers reduced-cost bus rides to low-income residents who rely on public transportation to get to work. Starting November 1st, those rides will be completely free. So, all thanks to the St. Pete City Council, which voted on Thursday to provide free bus rides to eligible low-income residents headed to work, healthcare appointments, or other important trips. That was in the news with Yassine the Dream. Special thanks to the city of Homosassa for your Florida Man of the Week.
Right on, right on,
I
right
love
on.
that they can get back to the beach for free. I think that's listen. Get on that bus, go up there and fill up the beach, sit in front of their businesses for free. I am with the pettiness because how do you tell people you don't want them out there hanging out at the beach?
Yeah.
I think I thought that was just ridiculous. Like that's just crazy.
That's colonialism for you. It's class and class relationships to power and proximity, space and place. Can I very briefly, I just want to give a real big congratulations to a person who I don't call out a lot because I understand the ramifications of doing things and getting attached back to me, but to my big sister, who is an assistant superintendent in Pinellas County. Her name is Danica Jones, and she's an amazing human being. She was recognized on Thursday, October 5th, by the superintendent of Pinellas County Schools as District Employee of the Month. And particularly, she was given an acclaim for demonstrating the core values of cultural competence. We want to always remember, guys, that we have a proximity to power. And sometimes we have a little juice too. But it's always good to celebrate those who are doing the work, who are the product of organization, the product of a community, and never turning their back on their community when they come from that community. So congratulations, big sis. I love you.
Woo woo.
Love you, Auntie.
Yes. Okay. So listen, a pack full first hour. Right. We're gonna take a break pretty soon. So this Friday, he say, she say. I really haven't had time to advertise, right? Because y'all know Mark still got me locked out. He's a hater, and all his friends are too. I done came to that conclusion. They keep on letting me in, but not letting me in because it's still the wrong account. So I guess I'm gonna have to both and break down and start a whole new Facebook. Coming up, you have October 12th. You have the Career Fest. The career fair that's going to be at the Coliseum. Please sign up if you're looking for a career. If you've ever been to, usually it's at P-Tech. Now it's going to be at the Coliseum. They have the 360 camera there, so you could go ahead. They celebrate you once you get a job. They have jobs on site that you will get hired for, and not just jobs, but careers. The city will be there. A lot of healthcare will be there. So if you're looking for something else to do, show up on October 12th. What else? We got the Bogey homecoming.
Bogus Eagles homecoming tonight.
Right. Gibbs homecoming tonight.
And it's senior night at CCC. So if anybody is connected to the seniors at CCC, the Newton family and the Blue family and the Rigby family, is senior night. So make sure that you come out and you support your amazing seniors.
And then we have Damion Davis that's going to come in on the second hour because he has his movie that's dropping today.
Oh, fantastic. The comedian.
Right? So we're going to, comedian. I keep on saying that. My bad. I'm so disrespectful. And I ain't trying to do it on purpose. Good. This is not even the petty Kiana coming out. So because I have a lot of respect for them. So here we go. We're going to take a quick break. We'll be back 7 minutes after the hour or so. Tag a friend, tell a friend, because we have a full packed hour for you. As Kiana, Damien's going to come in, the book of the day, and just some other freestyle talking. All right, we shall be back.
Hello, friends and neighbors of District 7 and the greater St. Petersburg community. Welcome to the District 7 newsletter. Today is 7/7/23, and we would like to take a few moments to review some of the achievements of our representative on the City Council, Brother John Mahamet. Over the past 9 months, Brother John, Council Member Mohammed, has worked diligently to uplift and support residents of our district by advocating for small businesses, addressing social justice issues, fostering community engagement, and so much more.
In this brief video presentation, we will share with you some of the work that is being done to build a stronger, more prosperous, and inclusive district.
But he can't do it alone. He needs your help. There are many ways you can get involved and make a difference right here in our community. So, if you haven't already, I encourage you to take the District 7 survey and subscribe to our newsletter at www.d7speaks.com.
By subscribing, you'll be the first to know about upcoming events, initiatives, and opportunities to get involved. Together, we can continue to build a stronger, more inclusive District 7. And once again, we would like to thank you for your dedication to our community and taking a few moments to review a little bit of the work being done to create a brighter future for District 7.
Let us begin by highlighting Council Member Mohammed's commitment to supporting small businesses and promoting economic development. During Small Business Week, Brother John stood alongside Mayor Ken Welch, Council Chair Brandy Gabbard, and other members of the council, as well as city staff, to announce the allocation of $1.35 million to support small businesses in South St. Pete. Councilmember Mohammed was also blessed to read a proclamation declaring Small Business Week during the launch of the Microfund Grant Program, which provides financial assistance to local entrepreneurs. Through these initiatives, we aim to foster economic growth and sustainability within our district.
Brother John also took time to meet with small business owners in our district, including a stop at the Tasty Treat Cafe, and participating in the ribbon-cutting ceremony of Sid's and the Catalyst on the Deuces. These establishments mark the opening of new spaces for meeting, collaboration, and contribute to the economic development of our district.
Recognizing the importance of a thriving business community, Council Member Mohammed is actively working with local business owners to organize the 49th Street Business Association. This initiative aims to unite local entrepreneurs, encourage collaboration, and support economic growth and development along the corridor.
Moving on to community engagement and outreach, Councilmember Mohammed has been actively participating in neighborhood association meetings, providing opportunities for residents to voice their concerns, share ideas, and work together towards community improvement.
He has also held several one-on-one meetings with constituents on various topics, in addition to hosting 2 town hall gatherings to ensure their voices are heard and their concerns are addressed effectively. This direct engagement with the community allows him to understand the needs of our district and work with others to find the best solutions.
Council Member Mohammed has also recognized the outstanding contributions of individuals through the Sunshine Ambassador Awards. These awards celebrate those who are making a positive impact in our community and inspiring others to follow in their footsteps.
In addition, he actively participated in outreach efforts with the Urban Affairs Department, is co-hosting regular community canvases and cookouts, while also attending community events to engage with residents, listen to their concerns, and work towards finding solutions that positively impact our community.
Council Member Mohammed is also a consistent advocate for social justice and community support. He recently attended the Florida for All Unity March and Rally, advocating for equality, justice, and the well-being of all residents. He attended the St. Pete Pride Parade with his family and participated in a flag-raising ceremony, while promoting inclusivity and celebrating diversity.
Councilmember Mohammed has actively participated in Juneteenth celebrations, mural reveal, flag-raising ceremonies, and other events commemorating the emancipation of enslaved individuals and highlighting the significance of African American history and culture.
Addressing the critical issue of mental health, he served as a panelist and has been a strong advocate for raising awareness and advocating for improved resources and support systems within our community.
Moreover, Councilmember Mohammed contributed to the State of Black St. Pete panel discussion, addressing the challenges, achievements, and future prospects of the Black community in our district. Councilmember Mohammed's commitment to interfaith dialogue, cultural understanding, and unity is exemplified by his participation in the 5th annual Iftar Dinner, the budding Black and Jewish community cohort, regularly meeting with faith leaders, and attending church services in the district, all while promoting peace, harmony, and mutual respect within our diverse community.
Education and youth empowerment are also at the forefront of Councilmember Mohammed's agenda. He has visited schools within our district, engaging with principals to discuss challenges, opportunities, and ways to enhance educational outcomes for our students.
Council Member Mohammed delivered the opening address at the St. Pete Strong Youth Conference, empowering young individuals and inspiring them to become leaders and positive agents of change. He also arranged a tour and shared words of encouragement to a youth group in the council chambers.
At the Keys to Manhood workshop, he delivered a keynote address emphasizing the importance of mentorship, personal growth, and character development among young men.
Recognizing the importance of education and opportunities for underrepresented populations in certain industries, Council Member Muhammad participated in the Friends of Albert Whitted Airport Youth Scholarship presentation, which provided deserving students with resources needed to explore careers in aviation.
Council Member Muhammad's legislative advocacy and commitment to community development are evident through his actions. He took action to close a loophole in the Tenants' Bill of Rights, ensuring greater protection and fair treatment for renters in our city.
He motioned to advance discussions on tenants' rights to legal counsel out of committee and continues to advocate for equitable access to legal representation for individuals facing housing issues.
Councilmember Muhammad also submitted a long list of budget recommendations that include support for the community-owned One Community Grocery Co-op, funding for a publicly owned attainable housing pilot for low to moderate income families, funding for the recommendations of the Structural Racism Study, and creation of a dedicated fund to support restorative actions based on the findings, among other things. He also advocated for continuing support for the St. Pete Youth Farm, youth literacy programs, and submitted recommendations for improvements to the historic Jenny Hall Pool.
In conclusion, District 7 City Council member John Muhammad's dedication to community development, social justice, and economic empowerment is evident through his involvement in a wide range of initiatives over the past 9 months. From supporting small businesses and advocating for social justice to engaging with constituents, empowering youth, and curating community healing spaces, Muhammad has shown his unwavering commitment to building a stronger and more inclusive district. His legislative advocacy and efforts to address community needs reflect his ongoing dedication to the well-being and progress of the residents he serves.
But he can't do it alone. He needs our help. There are many ways we can get involved and make a difference right here in our community. So, if you haven't already, we would like to encourage you to take the District 7 survey and subscribe to our mailing list at www.d7speaks.com.
And once again, we would like to thank you for taking a few moments with us today to review a little bit of the work our brother and council member, John Muhammad, has been doing to create a brighter future for District 7.
My brother, my sister, I got love for you, no lie. I give my best, I try. Someday we'll touch the sky.
Disney Miramax and
And just like that, we are back.
We're back.
Back.
Yes, and this is the Tampa Bay Breakfast Club. I am Kiana.
I am the one and only Mr. Edmond.
And this is the intellectual gangster, El Professor, Brother Donnie.
And this comedian, Damion Davis, is up there like Granny Panties. Y'all already know what's happening.
All the way up.
Good morning, bro.
Good morning. And this is brought to you by the New Image Project, better known as
See ya.
And we are redefining
What is cool
because smart
is
the new gangster.
You best believe
baby. Right. And so, you're listening to 99.1 Jams.
That's it, Carefester Radio.
There we go.
Come on, you better let them know.
Yeah.
This is your show. Call in and join us with comedian Damion Davis, 727-637-2416. That's 727-637-2416.
Yes. So if you missed the first hour, right? And you were on your picks. You need, if you missed your scene pick, rewind it. Make sure, because my boy, I can say that. I can say my boy, not the boy. My boy.
Right on.
Only.
That's why I asked, did he say my boy? My first question.
Did he say my boy?
He didn't. He said that boy.
That boy. It's different from my boy. No, oh heck no, he can't even say my boy.
No.
I don't think he need to use boy in the sentence.
Yeah. His boy is Hunter. That's the only person he need to
only one he need to say his boy.
Who we talking about, JB?
We're talking about him.
Right. So yeah.
Jim Crow Joe.
So he only missed one pick last week. Right, that was the Dolphins.
Just the Dolphins and the Bills, yeah.
That's it. But if you need some good picks, go ahead. My money over there.
Right
what else did we talk about that first? We talked about news. What
we're
else?
talking. Yeah, we're talking about the motion and the displacement of our unhoused community going west, and breaking up the beach scene that we see in Paso Grill and St. Pete Beach and all of the other beaches on the Gulf Coast.
Yes, because I'm happy that it is free to get on the bus to go to work. So listen, y'all, figure out how to figure out to get that free ride, because they figured out how to figure out to charge you to get there.
You best believe. You best believe. And I think we also too need to make sure that we recharacterize definitively what's happening. You know, people talk about gentrification. That's displacement. We need to give it the name that it deserves. It's not gentrification, because the word gentrification literally means re-peopling or peopling of. Gentry, gente, comes from the word people in Latin. There are people that you're moving out. You're not moving out animals to move people in, but you're moving people out to move people in. That's a process called accumulation by dispossession as displacement.
Yeah. So here we go.
Oh, what's happening?
What's happening?
Yeah, just got up, man. I'm excited today. Y'all already know what it is.
What?
Excited today.
What you got going on?
You already know, man. Streaming today exclusively on TV, TIV, as in Victor, ID TV. My comedy special. Sometimes I feel like a nut. Sometimes I don't, man. Let's give it up for that.
Congratulations.
Let's give it up for that. St. Pete,
Congratulations, brother.
Streaming, doing big things.
Fantastic.
You know, pushing the narrative. You know, I love all my supporters, y'all. Been having press week, podcast everywhere. So I'm here today to push that. Make sure y'all get this link, people. Make sure y'all subscribe to TV. I'm real excited about it. Did you heard about TV before?
Yep.
Yeah, it's an all black. Matter of fact, one of the owners gonna call up here.
Right,
it's the all black streaming app, and I want to tell the dudes out here who doing music videos and everything. Submit your music videos to them. They have a music channel that play videos all day, like MTV. So all the upcoming artists, make sure you check out TV. Not only that, it's an all black streaming company, something like Tubi. Getting their feet off the ground. You can get 100% of your proceeds, or you can do a 80-20 deal with them. It's Netflix and Amazon Prime and all them blowing up. It's time, you know what I'm saying, blow up our own. So that's the right I wanted to take.
So now are they like, so Tibbet? Did I say it right?
Yes.
Like Tubi, as the movies like Tubi. Do you know?
Yeah,
because you be angry after you watch Tubi. You don't trust nobody. You don't trust your mama, your daughter, your dog, nobody.
Yeah,
after you watch the Tubi.
Yeah, this Tubi Junior here. It's Tubi Junior here. So it's definitely Tubi Junior, man. So I'm excited, man. If you haven't seen the special, whoever seen the special, I hope y'all enjoyed it. I know my brother Boss seen it. He seen it. He already know how I'm coming. The interview and I tell everybody, I know everybody got the reels, but the interview at the end of the special is like the really thing that was really the focal point to me about the special. Cause I got to talk about my mom. Yeah, I got to tell my story about trials and tribulations that I went through.
Hold on, caller. Go ahead.
The sacrifices me and my wife made for me to be in this comedy. I know a lot of people look at us and I heard somebody say the other day, story was 727 one time to Eric and Steve. They came up in Monday and they were like the power couple. And I used to hear people always tell us about the power couple. And I'll be like, man, we ain't got no money like that. We ain't really no power couple. But we got God. And with God, you know what I'm saying, you got everything. And that's power within itself.
Yes, it is.
And so we rich with God. You know what I'm saying? So we is a power couple because it take a powerful woman to deal with what I had going on. Cause we went through a lot of stuff. My wife was going through her legal battles, and I in and out of job, sacrifice of comedy. They couldn't work with comedy. I'm sticking with comedy. We having to move and do all these other things, and God showed up right on time.
As long as you have the vision and you can keep your eye on the prize, it can come out. Caller, introduce yourself.
This is TV.
Chris.
What up?
What's going on?
What's going on? What's going on?
Good morning.
Well, hey, tell them about your business, Chris, because people want to know about the business and everything, and how it go, and how they get on the streaming, and how they can get. Sometimes I feel like a nut, sometimes I don't.
Okay, the first thing you want to do, go to Tivit TV. We everywhere, but download it on iOS, Android, Roku. We are a black-owned distribution platform, and just like Damion said, you can go on there and rent his movie, buy his movie, support his movie. Black-owned, great comedian, and yeah, we distribution.
And we're very excited to have Damion Davis' comedy special on our platform, and we look forward to doing more because he's very talented.
Thank you.
Well, thank you. I'm excited to go ahead and look at it. I can't wait to see it. I'm gonna definitely download it. Y'all, we need to set you up to come on in. And a matter of fact, you should be out here promoting your business or advertising. Your business out here on 99.1 Jam. We should talk about
informing us.
Yeah, informing us. Yes.
And becoming partners of the Tampa Bay Breakfast Club, become partners and supporters of 99 Jams. We are here for you, and we know that you'll be here for us.
Yes.
Absolutely. Let's do it.
All
right, Chris. Let's get them numbers up.
That's it.
Let's go.
All right, Mackenzie.
Okay, guys.
So what people don't know about the Davises, right? They are official part of the Tampa Bay Breakfast Club.
100%.
Like they help with a lot of stuff. They make sure our viewers are on, because as soon as they hop on, they tag. If we need a flyer that we don't do, they do.
Yes.
When we say something on here, the next phone call I get when I get off the air is one of them.
Right on.
And was like, yo, what can we do to help? So we appreciate all y'all love and support, because a lot of stuff don't get done without y'all. The in-kind stuff that you do for us, you know what I mean, is very appreciated. I just wanted to say that.
That's the truth.
100%. And what I want to piggyback off of that, man, like this was right real big for me. You know what I'm saying? I can understand, like my brother Jabbar here on film director in his own right. You know what I'm saying? Earned that. And just for you to be, you know what I'm saying, going through the trials and tribulations of life, or just going to prison, doing street stuff, and trying to figure it out and trying to get it right and change the narrative. And I came to realize the last time, I tell a lot of people I ain't really get grown until I was like 39, 40 years old. I was a man, but I wasn't a man. And for me to have, I was heavy in the streets, and for me to, I used to sell drugs, and I could get somebody to come buy some dope from me, some weed from me. And I took that frame of mind and thought, like, man, if I could do this when everybody in the neighborhood doing pretty much the same thing, that's why I want my black brothers to know, man, you're an entrepreneur in your own right. You got a marketing tool. You're a CEO in your own right. If you switch that over and get a, because you can't put dope on the internet and market that like that. But you could get a positive situation that you want to do. Now you could market and use that same energy you were doing selling drugs. You could put that on you could put that on Instagram. You could put that on Facebook. It's just all about you changing your perspective, letting the old man die and letting the new man live. And I don't want people to get like, he talk good. I'm not perfect at all. I fall short daily. But in the morning, I know it's a new day, the opportunity to get out there and get it. So whatever happened yesterday, I take the Jordan effect. I don't worry about the last shot. I just worry about the shot I'm shooting right now. So I'm gonna shoot it till it go in until we win the championship. So
you know, I was listening to Country Wayne, and he said something about drug dealers. Like, if you can make a business out of being a drug dealer or something that you can't publicly market. Right? Like you have to figure out your clientele without putting it out there and marketing and get a good clientele. Imagine what you could do with those same skills. With marketing on that. And if you switch it and go the legal route. And I mean, honestly, you sleep better.
And that's expanding your gangster. That's taking one level of gangster and expanding it into a whole new level.
It's a new
because smart is the new gangster. But you gotta be a gangster. if that's the case. Because if you just making enough to re-up, and you've been making enough to re-up for the last 25 years, maybe you're not a business person.
No.
Maybe you come out better.
No. It ain't a baby. You ain't. If you just hustle enough to buy your clothes for the day, go to the corner store and buy a white tee. And to go to Rocky Crab, you and your dog, and that's all you got.
Yeah, you ain't okay.
No, those skills don't transfer directly.
Alex, new job, me please.
Yeah, make sure you go to the Coliseum. There is a career fair, and you can change your life. Because sometimes a person with a job go way farther than that.
And they don't understand that. Like you really don't understand because. And I'm going to tell you what I'm learning also. Is that you make excuses for things that you're uncomfortable with, right? So you go to this job fair and say this job fair, you don't get the job that you're looking for. Don't let that deter you, because when you out in the streets and that play go wrong, it don't deter you. You figure out another way to try to make this play. So you have to really go and you gotta be resilient. You gotta be resilient. And this is new to you. And so you think that when you go in there like, okay, I'm changing my life today, you go put on your good clothes, you cut your hair, you do, get your hair done.
And it don't jump right out the pot.
And then it don't jump. You like, see, I told you. And then you go back through. But I mean, you find the resilience and the tenacity over here because this is where you're comfortable at. And you done did a lot of failures. You done lost a lot of money over there. You done admit it's plenty of nights that you didn't make nothing. But you keep on going. So take that same mindset when you're going to a job and you're looking to change your career. You may not get it.
You can transfer.
Exactly.
Come on. Transfer.
And what I want to say about that, they'll ask you this question. I know this brother probably know. Why is rich people rich? I'm saying rich people that got it from mother.
They're consistent.
That's real. And that's the main thing. That's the main thing. You gotta be consistent, man, with anything you do. Consistency is the key. And that's what I try. And like Brother Dunny said earlier, that's why I would piggyback off that. He like say you don't hustle just to get this, you hustle to go to the top. So when I got in this comedy thing, it's a lot of people that fell off. There's a lot of people on my team that left because we ain't see the same dream. We ain't had the same passion. We ain't got the same hustle. There's a bunch of talented people that sitting on the couch.
Come on.
Ain't doing nothing. Way funnier than me. It's a bunch of talented rappers that sitting on the couch. Go out rap anybody, but they ain't got the drive. They ain't got the consistency.
Yes, sir.
And they ain't got the hustle. You got to have the drive and you got to have the sacrifice and believe and know that it's bigger. I get up every day. You think I want to walk into a car and I know it's coming. God done put this in front of me. I know it's coming, but I got to stay consistent. And it's a couple more things I might have to fix in my life before he bless me with the things he gonna bless me with. Cause we be the main reason our blessing ain't coming like it's supposed to come. Cause we be in our own way.
We be our only reason.
Yeah, be our only reason.
We be the only reason.
So
blocking your blessings.
That's the path I'm finding. Like getting out the way. Letting my blessings come through, man. Y'all know how I started. I've been a comedian my whole life, but TikTok catapulted me, and I've been pushing the narrative. People ask why I don't do the St. Pete Funny shows no more. I tell them it costs a lot of money to invest and promote and do all that. Y'all know the backlash. I won more than I lost, but I lost too. And
they don't understand the promotion part.
The promotion part, the marketing part.
And then people want to count your pockets too.
Yeah.
So like they don't realize like when they be like, because people be wanting to come in there and be like, look, they doing this. Oh, I ain't gonna do this because they good. Listen, to get out there and to put on a show.
It takes a lot.
It takes a lot. Not even financially, but mentally, physically. It's a lot of stuff that goes in there that you just don't understand. But as far as money-wise, like you got to rent a spot. You got to pay for advertising. You got to pay for the acts that's coming out there, right? There's a lot of stuff that you don't think of. And the last person to get paid is you. And then on top of that, a lot of y'all is last minute. So you don't even know to the day of 30 seconds before the lights come on if you made the money.
If you made the money.
Right.
Yeah.
And you got to block the plug and not pay the venue because you ain't got nobody coming in. No. Hey, caller, introduce yourself.
Good morning.
I tried to shoot her. She followed me.
Here she go.
is the other half. I know he ain't talking, but anyway. So I just wanted to say yes, it does come with a lot with those shows because we do them the right way. We do them with the insurance to make sure that everybody is okay at the event. The vendors got to have the co-insurance. It's a lot that goes behind the scenes that my husband don't even know about, and he always be telling people, "Oh yeah, you can put together your own show," but yet it's not just putting a show together. It's more to it than that. But I just wanted to call and say congratulations, baby, on your comedy special coming out today. And God just keep moving you in the right direction and keep showing you the right way to go.
I love you
All
too,
right.
baby. I love you too. I'm about to cry.
Go ahead, drop that tip. Drop that tip.
No, I ain't gonna do that. Sometimes I feel like that. Sometimes I don't.
I've seen some real men come in here, right? And I love the support. Y'all know I'm an advocate for black men. I'm an advocate for black women. I'm an advocate for black love.
Yeah.
Right. I've seen some real men, some real gangsters of what y'all want to call drop a tear when their wife come in, right?
What?
Yeah.
No, I ain't dropping no tears.
Yeah. Like I know Jab when I said it when he talked about the support of his wife they opened up agape, like when he was giving his speech, he teared up. Like, you know what I mean? That's true love, that's true support.
Yeah.
And when you talk about like the power couple, you think it's about the financial aspect of it. But no, you got two people with a common goal and y'all are accomplishing it.
Yes.
Right?
Yes.
And y'all are standing up front and like in front of everybody else. And regardless of what people throwing at y'all not even paying attention to it. Y'all still moving. Yeah. Donnie and his wife, they gangsters over there.
Yeah, I see them in the car. They got the whole singing karaoke thing. I say, look at my boy. I love it. That's what I do.
So listen, Donnie, all he got to do is lift his glasses, and Crystal knows she need to pull out. Crystal already ready.
She on point.
And Donnie said, "Go to the car."
Yeah,
she coming back.
And she's still better than me. And I don't miss.
And that be the worst thing. That's how my wife be. I'll be cool and calm about something, and she be ready to thump, and I'll be like, "Don't say nothing to it, cause then I gotta get crazy." Right. That's what we don't want to happen. Cause I get crazy. It's just like I don't see nothing but red and jail.
My period.
Yeah, I don't see nothing but red and jail. I want to get a couple shout outs too. Yes, Q. I want to shout out Modern Day Joe. I want to shout out Sosa 100. They got their directorial debut on this film. You know what I'm saying? I want to give it to them brothers on the streaming app, Iron Sharpen Iron. I want to give a shout out to Sunshine City Comedy Club, the venue that let me have the special. Mm-hmm. I also want to give a shout out to Tori Samuel, a comedian out of Ocala, Slim with 2 L's. She's a very funny sister. She was on it. My partner Deontay Goopman from the beginning, St. Pete Funny representative. He was on there. A brother named DC813 out of Tampa. He was on there, and Jacoby Bruton, who was hosting. And he's from Kansas City, residing in Tampa right now. He was on there. I want to give them all of them a major props and shout out. Because without them giving me the alley hoop, because they entertained the people till I came in and did my thing. Mm-hmm. And without them giving me the alley hoop, sometimes I feel like a nut. Sometimes I wouldn't have been successful. And I want to give a shout out. You gotta watch it. I gotta give a shout out to my 1-year-old son Zayden. He was the icing on the cake for everything. The cherry on the top. He was in that. So you got to watch it. It's lovely, man. It's a big thing. And man, I'm excited, man. TV today. Subscribe to TV. You got Roku. Put TV and it'll pop up. You'll see my trailers show up and everything. So make sure y'all get this movie, man. St. Pete, y'all been there with me from the beginning. I was looking at some old videos. Y'all been around with me from the beginning. It's bigger than St. Pete. And a lot of people went around the city, and I say there's a lot of people around the city. They be like, I say, I'm comedian Damion Davis, because I be thinking I'm known. Because I see people that know, but I be thinking you know, but a lot of people don't know. Mm-hmm. And then the first thing they asked me, you did the Tampa Improv? You did the Tampa Improv? I'm like, no, I ain't do the improv. But I went to FMU College, in Miami, perform for about 500, 600 people in the theater which I'm gonna shoot part 2 in Miami.
Shout out to
March.
Florida Memorial.
Yeah, Florida Memorial University. Shout out to Alicia Williams down there, my girl that hooked up. And we did the Juneteenth Festival, one of the biggest one with Moffitt Cancer Center, Tampa Museum of Art, 2,500 people.
Right on.
So at all these shows and people I done gave opportunities for, you still ask me, the first thing you asked me is I've been at the Tampa Improv. Now I've been at the open mic. And that don't classify me as the comedian. But I'm here to let y'all know. Tampa Improv, December 3rd.
Come on now. Come on now.
We're in the building.
Congratulations.
$10.
Come on
y'all
now.
Get up there, man. It's going down. If that's what you need to solidify me as a comedian, we're going to knock it off the bucket list, baby.
Come on now.
This our year. Sometimes I do. Sometimes I feel like a nut. Sometimes I don't. Tampa Improv, December 3rd. Baby, drop the link on them. Drop both the link. Baby, drop, bam, bam. Hit them, baby. Hit them. Drop the mic, baby. Hit them, baby. Just drop everything. Yeah, so December 3rd, it'll be me, Marlon Maxwell, Solo Jones, and Jacoby Bruton hosting again, man. Big shout outs to him. Made it happen. Told me it was my time. I need to get to the main stage. He don't know why they holding me back. So
Improv, here we come.
Here we come. It's God time. It's God time. Chunky Sunday. We all in there. We all in there. We all in there. So that's big, man. That's big.
Chunky Sunday.
Yeah, man. Hey, put your chicken wings in your purse and in your liquor, because we ain't buying nothing. They tried $10 for the 10. No, don't do that. Don't do that. We're on community radio.
You won't. No. You know what? One time, and I like the improv. So one time we went to the improv. Gary Owens was there.
Yeah.
And so this is when CDs was like, okay, did y'all know that people still buy CDs?
Yes.
Yeah. People still got old cars.
Yeah, no, not even that. People like tangible stuff. Like people just like to buy
They
stuff.
say, damn, they still pushing that bread. They still pushing that bread.
Yeah, they still pushing it, man. I see a man pushing every day.
So I want to tell you, artists, if you're out here listening, that's an untapped market. If you don't know, people still selling CDs. But back in the days when CDs was definitely popping, Gary Owens came into Maximo.
Yeah,
that don't exist no more, and he needed his CDs pressed. He needed copies of them. Brainstorm did it, right, so that he could sell it at the comedy show. He gave us free tickets to the show, fed us the whole time.
Yeah.
Right. Oh, and did we take advantage?
Oh, I know he did. And he knew y'all were gonna take advantage because he hang around black people. You know how we is. His wife was black. He already know these niggas. I mean, these folks crazy. So I ain't have my coffee this morning.
Hey, we got a dream on the dump button over there.
Oh, and then it said the views expressed. Shayna, come on in. Come on. So,
Shayna, get that movie.
Yeah, look, Shayna is a great supporter. Like,
yeah, that's my baby, man.
Shayna, you, like, you have some really good friends. You know what I mean? Shayna is one of the people that like support. Like she's very loyal. Like Shayna, you don't even know she coming and she just show up and she rock with you. If you don't got a friend like Shayna, I don't know what you're doing.
I got a friend like that. Me and my wife, Fancy Nancy. That's my dog, right? Fancy Thugger. Fancy Nancy is my dog, man. Hey, that's one thing about her, boy. Hey, she gonna show up.
You send her invite. She
coming. And she gonna support. And she gonna bring nice gifts, so don't everybody go get my friend. That's my dog.
No, listen, I got gifts from Fancy right now that's sitting on my dresser. That I'm
she got a good heart, man.
She do.
Good heart, man.
It's some good people out here. Because people always say that they're not good people. There's some really good people out here. You just need to appreciate them.
Yes.
You know what I mean? And pour into them like they pour into you.
Yes,
just remember that. So in the news, Brittany. I know. Did y'all talk, Brittany? We talked.
Brittany Renner, very briefly.
Brittany.
Yeah.
In the news.
This is it. So what y'all think? Because fellas,
I don't know nothing about it. So
you
lie.
Oh,
body count.
Body count. She did the interview. She said that she had 36 guys.
I thought it was 38.
It's 36. I watched the video.
36. Okay.
I've been
36 or 35, Q. I think she said 35, and then she looked at Shannon Sharp and said, "You want to be 36?"
No, I think it's
36.
No, I think no. It's 36. She said it was 30. And she said the people who've been following her, I think it was 34, but now it's up to 36. I mean, I could.
She counted like she was in jail.
35. So let's say 35, right? Okay, you be saying 35, so I'm okay. 35.
Because she told Shannon Sharp, she said, "You want to be 36?"
So and I got sent this and asked my opinion on it. So we're gonna talk about it really briefly because honestly, no, I asked y'all fellas, how y'all feel about it?
Well, honestly, I feel like this. If she said 35, I feel it's like 20 more missing off the list because women got that don't count list. They got ones that don't count. You ever been the dude that don't count or heard about the dude? Oh, he don't count. Dudes, though, we ain't got that type of list. We've been hanging around the Booger Wilson. We got to count everybody because we want everybody on the scorecard. Women got the don't count. They don't even count some of the baby daddies. so I'm just saying, like, I think about 15, 20 about on Brittany list that that don't count. They ain't have no money.
She done omitted them.
Yeah, that way I heard a woman, they don't count, man.
Don't count baby daddy.
But what's up, baby daddies out here don't count. That ain't my baby daddy. That's just a sperm donor. You know what I'm saying? Like, you lay down with them. Yeah.
Oh, Crystal say, is there really a difference at this point?
No.
Between 35 and 36?
No.
38.
36, 35, 36. So here we go. My take on it is that, like, who really cares?
Yeah.
And I think only young guys really ask that question. Grown men don't really care.
Yeah.
I'm going to say that, too. She's the one who threw her business out there. So she's advertising her number.
Yeah.
Right? And so, y'all may agree or disagree. So, fellas, right here, I think that it's not going to stop her body count.
No, it's 30 more lined up right now. When they heard that, she easy.
Not even easy. So it's easy like this. Either you want to see what the hype is all about.
Yeah, you want to see.
Or you want to be the one that tame her. The one that lock her down. Because
ain't nobody doing that.
No, you might not, but there are guys that want to be the one that say that I'm the one who stopped her from doing it.
Yeah.
Yikes. That might be the most egregious statement of similitude I've ever heard. Heard of my
I'm telling you like this. If I'm talking to a chick, hypothetically, when I'm talking to her, she be like, "Yeah, I slept with 35 people." And she 31. We sit on the couch. When she go in the bathroom and come out, I'm gone. The couch gonna be empty. I'm be like, "Hey, man," and I'm gonna be thinking about it in the car, boy. Like, God, boy. The first thing I'm gonna ask her, how many don't use the condom? You know what I'm saying? That's the first thing I need to know.
Well,
how many?
There's a part two. There's a part two to what she said. Remember, she said she bragged about being in the car on IG and telling the story about how she had slept with 3 men. She had sex with 3 men in 24 hours and ended up with a terrible yeast infection. Then she said, but I'm just lucky that that's all I ended up with.
Are we talking about Sexy Red or Brittany?
I'm telling you, it make you wonder.
Yikes.
Yeah.
So this is what she said. I mean, in the comments, y'all, I know y'all heard it too. So obviously we're talking about a reckless person who I think is so recklessly irresponsible. No one should ever take us seriously. I always say this. I say that the woman that a man chooses to have sex with speaks more about his intelligence than it does her virtue.
Yeah.
And the man that a woman chooses to have sex with speaks more about her virtue than his intelligence. So we really need to think about the decision making. And somebody actually impregnated this broad. This chick actually has a child. The people who we allow to have children. This is absolutely ridiculous.
We ain't let her do that.
Hold on, because Kiana loaded up. Go ahead. I seen you loading back.
No, listen, because I'm not gonna disagree. But I mean, listen, I done seen some people baby mamas.
Oh yeah.
Right, y'all don't have the best track record, right?
No. I'll tell you.
I'm going to tell you this, right?
I agree.
Right, and I mean, honestly, when I look at it, so Brittany, I feel bad for her. I think she probably do have some kind of low self-esteem, but she's also somebody on the flip side that's looking for something that's missing. And she think it's in a physical body, sleeping with them. Like everybody looking for love, right? Yeah. And so at the end of the day, you have somebody that's searching for love in the wrong places, and nobody gave her the proper tools. But then on the flip side, I say this: I'm extremely picky, right? But I know a lot of people that done slept around and they call them whatever you want to call them, night walkers, right?
Yeah.
And they're married.
Yeah.
Right? I'm not.
Yeah.
And I've been very selective about but all these night walkers, and I know, listen.
What is night walkers? Can you break it down?
Anybody.
Street stalker.
Yeah.
Street stalker, I think is
old
what.
school word.
Yeah,
Night walkers.
that's what Bun B said. A street stalker. Walker Green Mile.
Yeah, Walker Green Mile. He was ashy.
But you want me to tell you, yeah. And I mean, and then also on the flip side, because I mean, I really thought about it. So let's say most people sometime lose their virginity sometime in high school, somewhere in there, because that's when it kind of kicks in. Yeah. Boom. She probably wasn't maybe as promiscuous in high school, but let's say 19, it hit her, right? Yeah. First time of freedom, she's out the house, she out here doing whatever. You're dating one guy for maybe a year, right? That don't work out. And then now you dating somebody else, there's sexual chemistry, and now she's in there, and then this only lasts for 4 months, right? Boom. So let's say on the low end, she's maybe switching partners every 6 months. Yeah. On the high end, every quarter.
But
you know what I mean? Because she's out here casually dating. Yeah. And then because I slept with Joe Blow my last quarter, I'm not supposed to sleep with the other Joe Blow now?
Yeah. But
what would we think if she had...
Oh my.
What would we think?
Read the comment.
Yeah. What would we think about her ability to make decisions if you know that she had 36 traffic tickets? What would you say about her ability to drive if you know that she had 36 traffic tickets?
Ooh.
I mean, I think it's reckless.
You
know what I mean? I'm not. That's not where I'm going with it. But I'm just breaking down how we're out here, out here casually dating. But we're talking about this because she threw her number out there, because guys' numbers have trumped.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Guys is just as reckless, and for her to be reckless, like you said, I piggyback off what you said. I agree with that. I think her situation really come from like her core beliefs of what she's seen and what she was around. Cause it's a lot of stuff that I ain't deal with when I was young, and I was wondering why I was doing things the way I was doing them. And when I came to accept the terms to deal with them things and change, like I say, change my perspective the way I looked on things, that's what I was able to do. And see, mental health is real. A lot of people you got to think about how you grew up and what affected you the most. And that's probably hindering you from getting the growth that you really need in life. And I had came to terms with that, living life on my own terms. I thought when I had to change, I thought I had to move from St. Pete, go to another city. And the dude told me, he was like, why do you think you got to move to change? He said, you can go out there and to Georgia, Atlanta, Georgia, where I was going. He like, you go out there and be worse than you was down here. You got the change come within, brother. When you could be in your same spot, as long as you moving different and doing different things, people see you doing the whole different scenario. That's the change within you. He said you don't have to move to change. You just got to change in the inside. So with that being said, that's what I think. Like, she probably had some real trauma probably going on. And
let's say she just have a real high sex drive. Right,
that too.
And that doesn't make
her.
That does not make her a horrible person, because probably these guys who talk to her, if you talk to her, she might have great conversations. She might have some input that they find in some commonality, and they're like, "Oh, she really cool."
Yeah,
but she just have a high sex drive, so we're looking at him like, yikes, right here. But I mean, this is life, and I figure you grown, do what you want to do, and whoever's gonna cross that line, gonna cross that line.
I don't feel sorry for her whatsoever.
I
don't think that she's deserving or worthy of any sympathy. I think she's a regular reckless idiot. I think that she puts people's life in danger, and definitely their health in danger, if she doesn't care about herself. I think that if she doesn't have self-esteem, that's nobody's problem but hers. I think that if she's had a hard life and tragedies, that's nobody's life and history but hers.
Yeah.
I don't think that anybody owes Brittany Renner any sympathy whatsoever. And every second that I think about the decision she makes, I think I get that much dumber.
Dang. But that is cool.
I don't. You know why?
Where was that married man?
This is beauty at its finest, right? Is that like I give grace, you do not, right? Like I look at something and in a different light and try to, because I do consideration, right?
It's flip the pancake.
Right, it is. So I have the 3 C's that I've been: commitment, consideration, and what did I miss?
Compassion?
No, communication. No. Commitment. Would you?
Crazy. Cockroach. I don't know what's going on. It's 2 early in the morning. I ain't had no coffee with you.
Y'all just calling out C word country, country, call it,
Chicken
collards.
noodle soup.
We just call it out C word.
Child fall. Yeah.
Mr. C's.
Yeah,
We just
why you still out of there? Hey, it's over with. Come up on Mr. C's.
It's commitment to any relationship. Commitment.
Stole off every aisle.
We sorry, Q.
Yeah.
Listen, Tell Big Breakfast Club the only place you go ever hear a reference to Mr. C's.
Well, that was the candy store distributor. When you sold candy at school, you had to go to Mr. C's to re-up. You had to steal everything on aisle 6.
I went to Miss Honey and got her candy.
Oh,
and
no.
Rita. But no, it's a consideration for me, and just knowing that everybody's background is different, right?
Yeah.
And that what's common sense to some is not common sense to others. And the tools that your parents gave you, somebody may not have given them.
Yeah.
And you have to think, when you're trying to get out of something, when you're back against the wall, sometimes good people do bad things.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And so to just say, for me, she's a horrible person, she don't give no grace. People make mistakes all the time. People go to jail and change their lives. And there's that needs to be given to them.
If somebody did something to you 36 times, would you call it a mistake?
No, let me tell you, she didn't do it. No, wait. First of all,
36 times. She said 36 people.
right,
But,
she didn't
no.
No, if she stabbed the same
Whoa.
person in the back 36 times, she was a bad person to that 36.
So what is she to herself then, if that's the
Listen,
case?
I think that she needs to love herself better, but that still
I think she
doesn't-
loves herself. I think she's a.
Somebody trying to call.
Well, that's it. Okay.
Call back.
Maybe. But I'm just saying,
Go ahead, Q.
I'm just. Oh wait, we gotta call them.
Yeah, they want to talk about it.
Go ahead,
We're gonna
call
read
them.
some of the comments after this.
Hey, wait a minute. Let me tell y'all something what's really crazy. If she never told you it was 35, you wouldn't even be having this conversation. Some of y'all done slept with some women. Wait, some of y'all done slept with some women and men that done 40, 35. They did more than that. And you ain't saying nothing because you don't know.
That's right.
So
You before that.
to sit there and say this, that, I understand where you coming from.
You man.
But then she could be just capping to keep people from coming at her because she dating in a celebrity pool.
Yeah.
So she dating mostly athletes and all that. So she probably feel like, oh, this the thing to say, or this the thing to do, or this the thing to say to get the attention from this person or that person. Not knowing no better. And in that instance, will say that I agree, but she's a bit of an idiot right there. But you do things when you're younger or when you don't know no better. And then when I do know better, I put away the things that I did when I didn't know better.
That's real.
Because ain't no perfect people born nowhere.
Thank you for that.
Thank you.
So,
And what I do know is that okay, so yeah, UB was just saying
Ain't no perfect people nowhere.
Right, there's no perfect people anywhere, and that's all that I'm going to. And again, I started it out. She threw her number out there
Because that's what I was finna say. I don't think she's looking for no sympathy. You know what I mean? She threw that out there. She know that's taboo.
Yeah.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
She did exactly
And
what she
people up
wanted.
and over.
Everybody talking about her.
Everybody, she trending.
She's trending, so she
been trending in the neighborhood, but now she trending in the social media world.
right. So she did what she needed to do.
See, that makes her a sociopath.
Yeah, that makes
her a sociopath.
No,
And-
that
and-
makes you want me to tell you what that no. You know what that makes her?
sociopathic behavior.
That makes her an entertainer.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
No,
This is
no,
what makes
no.
no.
That makes us entertained by a sociopath.
And it's toxic empowerment.
That's it. But
Right.
I'm not gonna say shit.
Yeah, ratchetness is
I
the
will.
new thing now. Like it started with Glow Rook. Oh golly, how they came.
Oh, okay. Never got okay. Before we got 10 minutes. 10 minutes. Ask Kiana. What's the Ask Kiana? Do we got to ask Kiana?
We do.
Okay, because we can talk about Britney all day.
Nah, y'all could talk about Britney all day.
It's a hot topic.
Professor ain't gonna be talking about the rap.
Nah, it's two. Yeah, and I got 2 words. I got 2 words for Britney, and one of them is her, and the other one rhyme with duck. All right, so Kiana, I have something that's weighing heavily on my mind. There have been times when I've been hesitant to get gas or to go to certain places because of gun violence.
Okay.
Living in fear like this is exhausting, but I was shot before, and it's really hard to overcome the fear and regain a sense of security. Any advice or insight would mean a lot to me.
Get a people some advice, yeah. Because the only thing I can tell them, hey, call the police.
You go to any gas station?
Never been the same all year.
You go to any gas station you see?
Is that for everybody or just?
I'm just asking.
That's general consensus.
I ain't gonna lie. I seen some couple gas stations. I be like, I'm gonna wait till I get to the north side. I check the miles. I don't even. You got hunk out there ready to dance and get some change. You know what I'm saying? So, and a couple people at the store be scaring me. I'm like, well, that nigga don't. Oh man, coffee. But I just ride on by. You know what I'm saying?
So what you think?
There are some gas stations that I don't stop by, and not necessarily they all in the hood. I done drove up US 19 straight to Tallahassee.
I got a store.
And
on 27.
And
it's Hatchet.
and there's some that I feel like I don't need to stop at.
Cross City and Chiefland.
So I definitely, and I mean, honestly, your trauma is real because once you get shot, you never want to be shot again. You know what I mean? I don't know if you talk to somebody, you definitely need to find the tools to help you get through the trauma, because I know, especially if it's something that triggers you to put you back in that mode, it can cripple you.
Yes.
Right? And stop you from living your life.
Setback and trauma and PTSD.
I mean, once you get shot, like that changes. It changes.
You move different.
You move different. It changed the way that you look at life, your perspective, and how you look at the world, period. Right? Because where you felt like you were safe at, you no longer find that security in certain areas or somewhere that gives you that where you should be safe at, right? Like even when you look at the kids that went to school and the mass shootings there, you look at the kids have a whole different look at somewhere where they're supposed to be safe. Like my studio got shot at, my brother got shot in the leg. Cheyenne the bullet was like inches away from shooting her in the head. Right? And that forever changed their lives. You know what I mean? My brother don't look at the world the same anymore. And and honestly, all I can tell you is that if you're that cautious and that nervous about going, this is going to be some extra steps. You got to go to places where it's highly lit up, places that maybe have security there that you've been in there. Don't go at night when there's more danger that's going. Go early in the morning. Typically there's not a lot of people coming out doing shoot 'em up, bang bang. Everybody going to work in the morning. You're going to have to time this where there's more safer hours. You can never know what's going to happen because this is life.
It's life.
You know what I mean? But if you're going to prepare yourself and give yourself to bring down your anxiety, then you're going to have to plan properly to put yourself in positions where you're not in those high times for crime. That would be my suggestion. Anybody else?
Go ahead.
No, you go, brother.
I think because of my social positionality, it's a little different. I can understand a person being nervous about having been a victim of gun violence, nervous about doing it. I've lived on 3 continents on the planet Earth, and there's not one gas station on the planet that I won't go to if I want to go there. Primarily in the United States and in Florida, it's because I move so heavy. If I'm wearing clothes, I'm armed, and I'm not just armed a little bit. I'm armed to the teeth. If that door on that studio shakes, when the threats were levied against the life of my dear brother John, of our city councilman, when he was threatened just for exercising his duty as a city councilman, I made the decision, and with a few of my comrades, nothing's gonna happen to this brother because we move different. All I'm saying is that I understand how trauma works. Be heavy. Right now, today, both of my sons, one of them 15, the other of them 17, both of them are expert shots. We're a gun-toting family. all African people should be gun-toting, if legally, should be gun-toting people because we have a history of terrorism and internalized anti-African violence in our community. Nothing should restrict your steps but your desires. Not no crime, not what you think gonna happen. Not if the Jack boys are out, I buck all Jacks. I already put that out into the universe. All Jacks are bucked by me, and I don't got nothing that you want to jack me for. But I buck all Jacks on GP. You ain't gonna take nothing of mine, and I'll burn you first. I'm gonna burn you before you pull the Jack move. So it's just a little different. I think this is the gangster part of the intellectual gangster. So it's just a little different. Everybody moves different. I would tell that person, get armed, get trained, and get organized today, this morning.
Hey, boy, listen.
That's it.
I listen.
That's my dog. That's done it. I told y'all I want to meet this. We armed to the Jack. If my back hit the ground, you dead. You already know this my new security guard.
I'm gonna tell y'all, we do not promote violence on the
Not
show,
at all.
so that's not what we're saying.
No,
but we
in
are
self-defense.
saying, but self-defense, make sure that I can't tell them nothing. I don't know what to say. Yeah, I don't know. Okay, so yeah, but I listen. I agree with what he said because if you pull up on me,
we're gonna have
there's gonna be some problems.
Oh, I agree 10,000%.
Yeah.
Then still, I'm not pulling up anywhere. I was just in Polk City, right? Jumped out, got me some gas.
Polk County.
Yes.
Oh well, yeah.
Polk City, Polk
And I
County.
looked at the name of it. It was Dixie Boy Gas Station.
The gas pumps was rusty. I knew I ain't looked at that.
Somebody was sitting out there with tobacco in their mouth.
To be here.
You ain't had no hat to throw up in the air. Ain't nobody.
I needed gas and I desired to stop there. But once I had further review, I was already pumping. And I looked.
You stopped the pump?
No.
Nah. And I'm gonna shake you to get all mine. I gave y'all $7.50.
So for the X key on it, you definitely have some options if you're not already armed legally. Right, do so, and again, be trained. Use it properly. Like I say, if you're gonna be, because I'm a gun advocate, right? And but I also say you need to go to the range.
Yeah, and
you
think
need
about
to
counseling too.
Yeah, you do need to do counseling. There's something
talking to somebody
because you don't want to. So the last thing you want to do is have
trigger
the gun, right, and you're not prepared for, you know what I mean, the situation or something happen and you pop off for no reason, like something scares you. So you got to be trained and get the tools to make sure,
especially the mental health. Cause my partner, to make it
we
real
got
brief.
1 minute.
Oh well, we ain't gonna get into that.
Okay, pardon words.
We got final thought.
Final thought.
Hold on.
And Spaniard gangster. I think what we found today in the story from our beloved brother comedian Damion Davis is that he went on one level and graduated to another, and he found himself an amazing woman who allowed him the parameters and the freedom to expand his gangster, and now they are a power couple. Thank you so very much to the Davis. It's the first family of Tampa Bay Breakfast Club.
I hope I get some tonight from that. Thank you, brother. Make sure you go. With that being said, sometimes I feel like a nut, sometimes I don't. Make sure you get that comedy special off TV tonight. Hey, make sure you get it off TV. And December 3rd, we at Tampa Improv, baby. Let's do it. Damion Davis comedy is up there like Granny Panty, St. Pete funny representative. You heard me?
Thank you, Dame, for coming, man. Major respect, all you do. Y'all can catch me at Urban Drinkery this morning.
She say.
No, this morning. We finna have a coffee drink off at Urban this morning. And then I'll see y'all tonight at
She say.
And y'all already know what I'm gonna say. So y'all just say it for me. And in your head, y'all on Radio Land, y'all know, write down those 5 things. Show up tonight. It's my 1 year anniversary for He Say She Say, y'all.
Congratulations.
So y'all come on
And
out.
put key on the flyer up and share everybody.
Right, please do, because I can't check. All right, we're out.
Bars and Stars, swing by the foundation at 9.
Yes. Okay. Yes. And this has been the Tampa Bay Breakfast Club. I'm Kiana. And this is the rest of the team.
We out.
Peace.